Welcome to the Lexington, Kentucky Real Estate Show. I'm your host and local Lexington realtor, Morgan Franklin, and with me today is Rex Hall. Rex, thanks for joining me.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Today we are going to answer a question that we get, 5 times a week?
I would say, yeah.
At least. How much money do you have to buy a house? And so the answer is you can start with zero. There's programs for $100 down. There's programs for 3.5%. You can put 20% down. So the answer is all over the board. So we're going to talk about a couple popular loan programs that take very little money to get into. And if you guys have any questions about this, comment in the description below. We'll be happy to answer them. Or just give us a ring. Our contact information and email is going to be down there in the description. So the first loan product we want to talk about here in Kentucky is the Kentucky Housing Corporation 0% Down Home Affordable Program. So you can, there's certain qualifications you have to meet, certain credit score, and you can't make over a certain amount of money. But if you meet qualifications, you can purchase a home with putting $0 down. And so the way it works is you get a primary mortgage for the majority of the home, and then the Kentucky Housing Corporation gives you a down payment assistance loan, or called a DAP. It is a wonderful way to buy a home with very little money involved. Really all you have to pay for is the home inspection and an escrow deposit, but you get the escrow deposit back at the closing. So it is a great loan program if you meet the requirements, and is very, very inexpensive to purchase a home and start building wealth. Rex, what else you got?
Another good option is an FHA loan. Pros, 3.5% down. Cons, you introduce mortgage insurance, so it's an additional monthly payment in conjunction to your payment.
But so on a $100,000 purchase, how much am I going to have to put down?
$3,500.
Good math. You don't have to use a calculator. I'm impressed. So the FHA program is great, and the Kentucky Housing Corporation is a type of program. There's also, if you're outside Fayette County, you can do a USDA rural housing loan. So there's limits on income and limits on the purchase price of the home, but it only requires a $100 down payment. If you were in the military, you qualify for a VA loan, which has very low down payment options. And so there's all kinds of ways to get into a home without having to bring a ton of cash. One of the big takeaways is the more money you put down, the better finance terms you're going to get, the lower monthly payment. Once you hit a 20% down mark, you're no longer going to have mortgage insurance, which is also going to reduce your monthly payment. And so the key to this is to find a mortgage loan officer that you can ask these questions. And once they have your complete financial picture, they can help guide you towards the best loan product for you. One thing that you're never going to get away from with any loan is going to be closing costs. And so, I don't know, Rex, what are some closing costs we have to consider?
Closing costs to consider. In regards to the FHA, your closing costs are going to be higher than your conventional loan. You're going to have, so with FHA, something that you don't normally have is upfront mortgage insurance, which is an insurance premium you pay at closing. But with any loan, you're going to have a title attorney fee. And so the closing attorney is going to charge you roughly $500 to $600 to prepare all the documents and make sure everything gets filed with the county clerk. You're also going to have lender's title insurance, which, lender's title insurance is going to run about $500 or $600 per $100,000 borrowed. You also have the option of owner's title insurance, which is, that same amount again. And then flood fee, credit report fee, fees, prorations.
And so that's what the attorney and the lender are going to charge you. And then on top of that, you're also going to have, as Rex mentioned, prorations. And Rex, what are prorations?
That is your property taxes and such that are prorated from the day you buy your home, and I don't know how to explain that.
Yeah, so...
Well...
Yeah, so you're going to owe HOA dues, property taxes for the remainder of the year, because let's just say the seller's already paid all that. You're going to owe them for whatever's left on the rest of the year. Or if property taxes for the year haven't been paid yet, the seller is actually going to owe you a credit at the closing for those. And then you're also going to have your property taxes and your homeowner's insurance. So Roughly on your average home in central Kentucky or in Fayette County is about $185,000. So to buy that home, you're going to have about $5,000 in closing costs on top of your down payment. So I know we talked in all kinds of circles.
Yeah, that's a lot of circles.
But the main takeaway from this is there are options where you put 0 down up to 3.5%, 5%, 10%, 20%. But just because you don't have a big pile of cash sitting available, you can certainly still buy a home, and we would love to hear from you if you guys have any questions. Our contact information is going to be in the description for both of us, and if you guys have any questions, we sure would love to hear from you.
That would be great.
Anything we missed, Rex?
I don't think so.
Okay. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate you guys taking the time to check out our videos, and we will see you in the next episode.